Welcome to Messy Bun Sisters Podcast. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Lauren, and this is episode
12.
This is gonna be a quick podcast, y'all, because Alyssa gotta go.
I'm on a time constraint.
Time crunch, but it's okay because I'm gonna make banana bread and lunch because I'm hungry.
And I am going to eat my pumpkin pie. Well, I'm going to go get whipped cream from HEB and then I'm going to go.
Are you serious, Alyssa?
No, I'm just kidding.
You're
but
not.
I did get pumpkin pie from HEB. It's the time of the year.
But you're gonna go get whipped cream?
No, I don't know.
I think you are. Or ask Mom if she has whipped cream at the house. And eat it
Mom does not have whipped cream.
Maybe she has fat-free.
Maybe.
Listen, I don't know. Well, some of y'all might be wondering why we're wearing favor hats.
Some of y'all that are listening probably did not even know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think, yeah. Anyway, so we're wearing favor hats on the YouTube channel because we love favor.
Yay! Lauren just got her groceries favored, so.
I did. You can get your groceries favored. Listen, this podcast is not sponsored by Favor.
But it should be.
Well, I work for Favor. Obviously, if you guys don't know what Favor is, it's a delivery service. You can get anything delivered. We're talking anything. We're talking hammers. We're talking dog food. We're talking
Books.
We're talking
Juice.
We're talking
Diapers.
Literally, actually, I think one time Melissa was here. She won't jump up. I think literally one time Melissa was here and she ran out of diapers for Liam and we had someone go get diapers.
Oh yeah, they did favor diapers.
Yeah. So anything you need delivered, you can use my code LAURG91.
That's it for your first time.
For your first time. But your first 30 days are free delivery. For first 30 days are free delivery.
And use that because it's some
free
of the,
delivery.
Yeah. But some of the deliveries like that aren't partnered with y'all yet are $6.
Yeah. So, I also just came back from Favor Future, which
Tell
is
us
like
about that.
Well, it's just like an event that we do every quarter to like align all of our people who are in market together, and we got these cool hats.
No, but like,
what
did y'all do? Like, what do you do as a company? Like, it's
well, the first night is like, okay, so a lot of the people like myself who don't live in Austin are all over the state of Texas. So like Tyler, Longview, Wichita Falls. Actually, I don't think we have anybody in Wichita Falls.
Okay.
Midland, Odessa, RGV, Corpus. Like we all obviously don't live in Austin. So we have like on Wednesday night, we did like a team thing. We went bowling.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, we did this whole sales training like all day. Dale,
so it's almost like just to like get everybody together, get y'all to like really know each other because you work together, but you don't ever
really
like
see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we work really closely. Well,
so do you feel like you really know your coworkers? Like,
yeah,
really?
I follow a lot of them on social media too. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
it's interesting because it's like you have coworkers, but you work from home.
Yeah. There's some that don't really post on social media that I just kind of will try my best to like get to know them while we have Favor Future, while I do see them.
Yeah. I just realized this is off topic, but that you put mascara on.
Yeah, because my eyelashes suck. So I went to get my eyelashes done.
We both did.
With a test lady? No, she's in training or whatever.
Yeah. Lady in training.
A lady in training. And you have to sign a thing like, these aren't going to be perfect. It's not whatever. And I did show up pretty late to my thing, so it makes sense why she didn't have enough time either. They just don't look good.
How long did it take?
Like an hour and a half.
So it's supposed to be 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but did she have somebody else or?
She went to lunch.
Okay. Just don't go to lunch.
Well, I feel bad.
I know. I'm just saying. But anyways,
it
was free.
It was free. I mean, I tipped her.
She's falling asleep standing up.
So our dog Willow is. I can't tell if
Is
she's
this normal?
I've never seen her do that.
Trent.
Oh, now she's fine. Look, there she is.
I think she's falling asleep. Seriously, look at her.
She's standing up in the corner,
closing her eyes.
Go to your bed, Willow. Are you gonna? Anyway.
Oh. Okay.
Distracted. Oh yeah, favorite future. And then the last day, Thursday night after our sales training, we have like a happy hour with like everyone. We went bowling and they did arcade games and there was not ice skating, roller skating.
Yeah. Did you do that?
No.
Why not?
Well, because everyone my age literally ate shit. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want the loud thud to happen. Like, I'm not about that. And
but you were so good when you were a kid.
I know. Quit while you're ahead. But one of my boss actually, so they have this thing called favor bands because, I mean, obviously it's based in Austin. So a lot of the people are musicians.
Really?
Yeah. So they have like 2 or 3 favor bands.
And you didn't want to be in one?
They all live in Austin. Like how am I gonna
got
do
it,
that?
got it.
So they practice. But anyway, my boss is in one and she was playing her and singing with her ukulele.
So cute.
While she had her roller skates on.
That's really cute.
I mean, that's like total. Her name's Ariel. So it's totally her. She's very.
Is she the one that you sent me her?
Yeah,
stuff? Yeah, she's really good.
Follow her on Spotify. Like she's a great.
What's
singer.
What's her full name? Like, how would you find her for us to listen to her on Spotify?
It's Ariel Leggett, but I don't know how to spell it.
Okay,
it's hard though. Or
if you find it, maybe post it. That's my phone.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, so then we did that Thursday night, and then Friday is like literally a full day of just like how the company's doing, how our competitors are doing, what we're gonna do in the future to like make favor better based on what people want. So it's good.
So it's almost like a conference.
Yeah, it's every quarter too.
Just for your company.
Yeah. But I mean, it's good.
A lot of companies do that, I guess.
Yeah. The cool thing too is we did the sales training, so that was cool. Okay, the way you spell her name is Arielle, and their last name is Laguette. She's French. This is my favorite song. It's my favorite.
The waves are pulling at my heart, pulling me apart from everything
That's dope.
or thought I knew.
Anyway, that's Ariel.
It's very Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah, she has that same sort of like tone.
You know, Zoe Deschanel is dating one of the Property Brothers.
Ugh.
Why? They annoy you?
No, I mean, I would imagine her with somebody like who's also a thespian. You know what I mean? Who's also very quirky.
You're not married to somebody that's the same as you.
I am. That's true.
So I'm not married to somebody the same as me.
Yeah, but I imagine her. You're right, but like that's weird. Like what?
Why?
I don't know.
You just don't think they have anything in common?
Maybe. What do they have in common? I mean, listen, I'm sure
maybe she loves flipping houses.
Maybe she does.
Maybe she loves buying and selling.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe that's what she does on the side because I haven't seen her in anything lately.
I know. She's been MIA.
Yeah.
Ariel, now it's time for you to step up.
It's time for you, Ariel, to rise. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, she was skating and picking a ukulele, and
that's cool.
Funny. Yeah. So yeah, it's cool. And then we usually get like a gift from Favor.
And they were the hats?
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, also our runners can buy these too.
I love this one.
I know.
I might buy one.
You should. It's cool.
I have too many hats, and I don't wear hats that much.
Yeah. Speaking of merch, we are still working on
What happened to the scrunchies?
Well, I didn't get a sewing machine, so I still need to invest in sewing machine.
Maybe we can do like a whole merch launch.
Yes.
And we can talk about this, but
yeah, but we are going to do t-shirts for sure. That's like the easiest thing. Because like with the scrunchies, I actually have to physically make them. And I don't have a sewing machine.
And you already do a lot for this podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it.
But anyway, we are going to go to our review of the week. Yeah. I'm going to pull it up really quick. Stand by. I wish I was more prepared. I feel like I'm on the Chew Doing podcast, not prepared at all.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm not seeing anything.
I know. Oh no.
Where is it?
All right, Elsa, just read the one that you said you got.
Okay. We have this one from an unknown anonymous tip. It says, always love to hear just what's going on in life from y'all, even though I see it usually side by side with y'all. Also, the guy Abe from NYC episode, his recommendations are the best. Seriously, sounds like you should all move back there together. I got that vibe listening to it.
Guess who that's from?
Anonymous source.
Whatever.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. Yeah.
Anyway, so we.
Oh,
what?
I gave a call for reviews, and then I think that we should do this for our whole everybody that listens.
Yeah.
So if you leave a review with our shirts, we're gonna kind of sort through and see like which ones are our favorite, and we'll be able to just give
those shirts away.
Yeah. How many do we think?
2.
The top 2.
Our top 2 favorite.
Well, maybe
reviews.
we'll have like between the 3 of us pick. That way, it's not like just us 2.
Trent, you have a mic today?
Trent, you're gonna help us pick.
I do have a mic.
Oh, cool. Are you gonna help us pick?
Review? Yes, sure.
Okay, thanks.
You can leave us a review, Trent, too.
So where are these reviews going to be coming from?
I would like these reviews to not be on Instagram. They're not going to be on YouTube. It's only going to be the podcast.
The podcast app.
The podcast app, yes. And that we're
it doesn't
available.
have to say. I mean, obviously, we want good reviews.
Yeah,
but we're just looking for
y'all's feedback.
Yeah, we want to know like what y'all want us to talk about, what you enjoy the most.
Yeah, mostly what you enjoy the most.
Yeah, I mean that way we have, I think it's easier for us to kind of talk more about like what's going on. Like we can do more interactive talks.
Yeah, and like what's going on in y'all's life.
Right.
I want to know about that. Anyway, so yeah, leave a review, and when we get the shirts back, we'll start giving them out.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Okay. Oh, our this is our news story of the week. I wanted to ask Lauren, because obviously this is like a very trending topic right now. Kanye West.
I'm already annoyed. Yeah, go ahead.
When I said Kanye,
I knew what you were going to talk about.
Kanye West just came out with his new gospel album.
To be clear, I'm not annoyed at Kanye.
Oh, okay. Well, explain yourself.
Go ahead, continue.
That's all I was going to say.
You want to know my opinion?
Yeah.
I think, did I tell you this yesterday?
Maybe.
I can't remember. I'm like...
Yes, maybe. Go ahead.
Like, okay, number 1, religious Christians are annoying to me.
Like overly
religious Christians. And I blocked all those people on my Facebook. So if you have an opinion about it, like, you're blocked or unfollowed. I'm serious. Like, when all you post about is politics and religion, which you have a right to, please continue to post because that is your right. But I'm just going to unfollow you. It's also my right to like unfollow you because I don't like that.
Okay.
But you were saying that you still follow a lot of these people because you care about feelings.
No, that's not what I said.
But you were saying you were seeing over religious people talk about it.
I've seen it through comments on like other people's like bigger pastors' posting about it and the comments that they're getting from it is what I saw.
Yeah. I
And
wonder
so
what Jen Johnson has to say about this, because
She
I
probably
disagree
has.
with everything she says.
Lauren.
Most of it.
Yeah. What was I going to? Oh, Kanye actually has a song, and I was going to look up the lyrics. It's called, the one that's called Hands On, because, I put it in twice, because like a lot of it on there is, where would the lyrics be?
Well, let me finish my thought. So
Go ahead.
I don't, the overly religious Christians are annoying. Also, the woke Christians? The woke Christians are really annoying to me
Wait,
too.
was it? Oh, yeah.
You know, like, they're just like, I don't even know like what to say. Like people talking about, we're seeing a real life Saul into Paul, which I mean,
But
cool.
I was going to say, why is that annoying to you? Like,
I don't know. I just think why label what Kanye is going through? You know what I mean? He also might be just trolling us all. You know what I mean?
this is,
Like,
I don't think that, but I think that, okay, this is my opinion, because I really like the album, like a lot. Like that's all I've listened to for the last 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not think that people should be, I do not think that the point of it is to be praising Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like I think that the attention right now is so much on Kanye, and that's not like the point of being a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The point of being a Christian is like to focus on God and to praise God. So I do think that some of these quote unquote woke Christians, it's good that they're saying things like that, because I think that other people need to understand, like, yes, this is Kanye's thing, but it's the point of it is that they're seeing like God's real grace on his life and God's real transformation on his life. So it's not like Kanye is awesome or Kanye is evil. It's like, no, like I think what is important to focus on is that like God can actually do big things, or God can really change somebody.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't all have to be about Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah. It's like, why can Chance the Rapper do it and Kanye can't? You know what I mean?
Right. Like they're just making such a big deal about
Because
it.
it's Kanye West.
Yeah,
Because
but
his last song is "You're Such a Ho." I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And I think,
hey, and you know what? You can be a praise the Lord Kanye and also the other Kanye if you would like to be.
he said on this song too, like, I was working for the devil and tell the devil I'm going on a strike. I've been working for the devil my whole life. Tell the devil I'm going on a strike.
And also,
You know what I
wasn't
mean?
his mom like religious too? And
I
like,
think so. Since she passed away, I'm sure he's like
gone through. I mean, he's mentally ill, like, and
Yeah.
he knows it, and he talks about it, and he talks about treatment. And stuff
But this
like
is what he said on this song. He said, I'm finna do a gospel album.
Finna.
What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'll be the first ones to judge me, make it feel like nobody loved me. They'll be the first
That's a
ones to
lyric?
judge me, feel like nobody loved me. Told them God was my mission. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'll be the first one to judge me. Yeah.
Well,
I'm like, and that's what I'm saying is I'm like, he knows that too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he knows that, like that people aren't going to accept him from the culture before
yeah,
and the rap culture, and then from Christians. Like,
Yeah.
and that's not, and he put in the other song, I think it's the Chick-fil-A song. I love that song. But he said, you know, I'm going to look up those lyrics too. But
Look 'em up.
it was something
while you're
about,
talking.
it was something about like, even if I walk through this alone. Oh, it's called Close on Sunday. But he said, he's like, I'm going to do this. Like, even if I walk through this alone, you know what I mean? It's true. It's like, he's following, he's like, I'm following Jesus. No more living for the culture. We nobody's slave. Stand up for my home. Even if I take this walk alone, I bow down to the king upon the throne. My life is his. I'm no longer my own.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
that is good.
Did y'all see the meme of I don't know if Trent can find it on the internet, maybe on Instagram, of it's like if Caleb.
Oh yeah. Caleb thinking they can play Kanye's album.
Can you find
And
that?
she's
Trent?
like-
she goes. What is
and then at the end she's like, no.
yeah. and when she goes, well, like that's
Yeah.
favorite. Can you find it, baby?
I will try, but it's a very specific meme I have to find.
It's on Epic Christian Memes.
It's the one with the lady.
Epic Christian Memes is their Instagram. And yes, everyone I call Trent baby.
Baby.
Baby,
I think I had called David baby at some point in our relationship, and then I had a baby, and I call Liam baby. So it's weird.
And you also call him. Did you find it?
Yes.
Okay, play it. It's so stupid. What does it actually say?
It says Caleb trying to figure out if they can play Kanye's new album.
No. Well,
No.
Well,
Oh man.
anyways, I think overall,
You know what? I would give to K-Love's annual money grabbing thing if they play Kanye's album. That's when I will give money to K-Love.
I told Mom that they were gonna play this at a church that had a choir. She was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "No, they're not." It's
Actually,
Kanye
you know what's
West.
funny is I put a thing on Messy Bun Sisters today.
Oh yeah.
I said, how many of your pastors talked about Kanye this morning? Oh, our Instagram is broken. But 20% said yes and 80% said no.
That I wonder who said. Well, I saw that even what's his name, Rich Wilkerson Jr. His message was "Close on Sunday," which is the name of one of the songs. But he's like friends with Kanye. He like married Kim and Kanye.
But it's like, that's the thing that kind of annoys me too. You know what I
think
mean?
He's too woke. He's friends with Kanye.
Yes, but like, if I don't know, I just think it's really weird. I don't know. Just like
You just don't want to like. You just don't. But you weren't a fan of his before, though, right?
not really.
Yeah. So
You know, and like, yeah, I wasn't really a fan of Kanye's
Yeah.
before. But it's not like well.
no.
Well,
Okay.
okay. I mean,
Because he is kind of strange. That's why I'm like, people don't need to be listening to him. They need to be listening to God. You know?
sorry. I was gonna.
Thank you.
All right. Let's get
Thank you.
let's get into the topic because it's already 2:45.
Okay. Oh, God, I got to go.
Yeah.
Bye. That's it. Bye.
When do you how
Jesus is king. Bye.
when do you need to leave for real?
15 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Can we get through this in 15 minutes?
Yes. Okay.
We're going to try really hard to get through this in 15 minutes, you guys. Alyssa had a great topic that she wanted to talk about today. I like it too.
Okay. Yeah. I want to know kind of what you think about it, because I think it has, like, thinking about this topic, I think it has affected me as a person. And like the decisions that I make. Anyways, I wanted to talk about different beauty standards and how they've kind of changed as we've grown up, and what you think about kind of where the transition is, and what people have to say about women. This is about women.
Here's my like quick take right now is I just always like to be trendy. Like I don't care like what, you know what I mean? Like I don't care what the beauty standards are. Like I just I like to be on trend. If that makes sense.
But this is the thing is, like, when we were in high school, say, or even before that, so like late 90s, early 2000s, it was all about like the skinny model on the magazine.
I see.
So that wasn't like a trend that you were following, you know, not that. That sounded so bad. That's not what I meant.
Wow.
That's not what I meant. Me neither. I mean, we just don't have those body types. You know what I mean?
I think it's fantastic what the plus size industry has done in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Like it's fantastic to see representation of all shapes and sizes and colors, and even that model that has vitiligo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I just think it's it really has shown how much we've evolved as a human race.
Because I think
Even the past 20 years,
Right.
it's crazy.
I think like because there wasn't anybody that when we looked on TV we're like, oh, that looks like me, or you know what I mean? Like I think like even with like princesses, there's still no real like Mexican princess like Selena.
Well, there is no Mexican princess. Oh, you mean like Disney?
Disney. I said Disney. Did I say Disney?
I think you just said princesses, and I was thinking Diana, Meghan Markle.
Well, Meghan Markle, look at her.
I know, I
No.
love Meghan Markle, but
But I'm saying is now like there is well, there's still not a Mexican Disney princess. But I'm sorry. What I'm saying is like we never on TV there wasn't really anybody that like we could connect with or
Yeah.
a big celebrity that we were like, you know, like maybe J-Lo. I was like, oh, you know. And then
I mean, but that still was the reason why she got popular was because of Selena.
I know,
You
that's
know?
what I'm saying. And when I saw Selena for the first time, I was like, oh, I connect with that.
Yeah.
And then when I followed J-Lo a little bit
Yeah.
after that. You know what I mean? And then it was kind of like,
But I mean, even back then, like in the 90s and not even the 80s, but like the 90s, early 2000s, there only was TV. You know what I mean?
Right.
And movies. There wasn't like all the content we have now, you
Yeah.
know? So I think because we have more content, that's the way that we're able to expose, or not expose, but that's the way we're able to get more different types of people out there. Because when it was just like film and television and even like magazines, like you were saying, is only specific amount of people. Let's
to
be honest,
choose.
old white men
Yeah.
mostly were like, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot. Maybe some like, I don't know, but it was only what the white men, maybe, I don't know, allegedly in my head. I feel like it's only what white men wanted. And they all wanted thin, blonde, you know, girls,
Right.
you know, and now there's such diversity out there. I feel with like blogs and
Instagram.
Instagram, Pinterest. There's so much content out there in terms of like beauty and fashion that it's not just what the white men want now. Now it's like what you know, people who are in charge of different industries who aren't. I mean, maybe they still are white men. I don't know, but maybe they surround themselves with a diverse group of people. But that's in my head why I think that it was so different when we were young, is because it was mostly white men. Maybe not even white men. I don't know. Listen. Help up. But it was just TV, film,
Right.
magazines.
That's it.
That's it. And now there's so much content, and I think that's why it's evolved.
So, do you think that all of that switch had to do with like Kim Kardashian?
Maybe like when is she started getting popular in early 2000s, I guess.
Probably like 07?
Well, she
08?
got popular with the sex tape, let's be honest.
I know, but what I'm saying is then she switched to social media. Then she was social media and keeping up with the Kardashians. And then she started posting more on like her curves and everything. And then people kind of were drawn to that. And then now people are more like, then they started being more about the curves.
Let's be honest. The curve started with Jessica Rabbit.
Oh my gosh, Lauren, that's so weird.
That's where it started, I think.
But I do think that there is biological or like not biological. Is it biological where it's like innate in men to like there are men that like big boobs and they like that because
You said B-O-B-Bs. B-O-O-B.
I didn't say boobies. I said boobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Is like
instinctual.
yes, and they like big hips. And then I heard something this morning that it was like men that like big butts. There's something innate in that because there's some sort of research that shows that women with big butts in the last like trimester of a pregnancy, they pull from the fat of the butt to like. I don't know. This just sounds so stupid now that I'm saying it out loud. But when I was listening to it, I was like, that's very interesting that it makes the baby's brain grow or develop more. I don't know. Can you fact check me on that, Trent? I don't know if that's a thing.
He's like, what do I even Google?
Do big butts make babies' brains smarter?
Probably.
But what they were saying is a lot of it had to do with like they see big boobs and they think that woman can feed my baby.
Yes. Yeah.
They see the hips and they know that woman can bear children.
Right. Yeah.
Which isn't that so crazy? It's like that.
It's
like
instinctual.
The look, instinctual? Biological?
Yeah.
Is not the word.
Instinctual.
Right? Yeah. That it's like this woman is fertile.
That is why women write to serial killers and fall in love with them. Like they'll write to them in jail and like want to marry them.
Why?
Because it's instinctual in women to want to be protected, and they feel like somebody who is like
can murder
and kill and like pillage a village, pillage, like, you know what I mean? You know, that they will be protected by this man who can kill. You know what I mean? And it's just instinctual in their brain.
Weird.
Yeah, but so that's why women are attracted to them, because they know that this person could protect them because they have killed people before. Go, Trent. Did you find something?
Yeah, I put it up.
What does it say?
It's just this article that says researchers from University of Pittsburgh claim fat supplies found in a woman's buttocks and thighs can help baby's brain develop. They say having extra fat in this area allows for women to store additional nutrients that can be passed to the baby through breastfeeding.
Wow.
Liam is a genius.
My kids are going to be dumb. I have no butt.
My kids.
My kids are going to be dumb.
That trucker hat's really getting to you.
And I can put it in a bun.
I hate you.
Anyway, that's interesting. But yeah, a lot of it is instinctual.
That's so crazy to me. But
Yeah.
anyways, so then why do you think that there was this like standard of beauty before, like in the 90s, where they saw like the thin and Twiggy and you know what I mean? Like the very...
Well, maybe the men who were in charge were attracted to thin women, and that became a trend.
Got
So that trend became...
Sorry that I said you didn't follow that trend. I feel so bad.
I didn't. It's fine. But like, to talk to that, like what I was meaning like before is like I will see what a thin girl is wearing, like that girl Kat.
Oh yeah, she's Soriano.
Yeah, so like even growing up, like I would see what a skinny girl's wearing and be like, I can wear that. Like still, if I do, it won't look the same, but I like the outfit, you know. And I still do that. Like I'll go and see what other. I sometimes will look at plus size on Pinterest, but I just plus size on Pinterest is like kind of lame. But I'll like just go. I'll be like winter trends 2019 or whatever, and I'll just scroll and see what everyone's wearing and looking.
Like it doesn't matter to you if they look like
super skinny or super fat. It doesn't matter to me as long as it looks cute and trendy. Like I'll wear it.
So like it. What beauty trends? See, and that's the thing is I'm like, even in the early 90s too, like, I don't know.
I wanted thin eyebrows in the 90s, that's for sure.
Just thinking that about the eyebrows, I'm like, Lauren was ahead of her time.
I know, I have thick ass eyebrows now.
Thickest eyebrows.
And I let them like grow out. And I remember even Mom, the first time my eyebrows were tweezed, Mom like did them for me and like showed me how to tweeze my eyebrows.
I don't think Mom did that for me.
Well, maybe she thought you were fine and I needed some help.
I mean, honestly, like I really didn't need to do anything.
Yeah.
And I think doing stuff made it worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the only thing that I feel like I didn't feel left out or not pretty or anything. Like the only thing that really affected me growing up, honestly, was like girls being mean and like gossipy. Like it wasn't anything about like how I looked or anything. And I mean, I was a goofy.
They would gossip about you?
Yeah, just like be mean and like.
About what?
I don't even remember.
What girls?
Girls that are Psycho now.
Oh, okay.
Which we can tell you about later, and she got what she deserved. But
Oh my God.
well, I mean, that's what happens. Karma's real. But I mean, like, that's the only thing that really would bother me.
Yeah.
You know, not like, I don't know. I mean, I maybe like in high school, like in 9th grade or 10th grade, I cared about what people thought. But like as I got older, maybe junior, senior, like I just didn't.
I just wish that would have happened for me at that age.
And I don't know what it was or why I was so confident or why I didn't care.
Yeah,
what
like, that's
I
not
don't.
fair. I wanted that.
I don't
then.
know like what happened or what I did. I think I just made a decision. You know, like,
You should have told me then.
well, I'm telling you now. Just you
At 28.
you have to just make a decision. Like, why you have to think, why do you care what people think about you?
Yeah.
You know? And I mean, obviously I had to go through that when I was like in 8th grade, 7th grade, 9th grade. And it is hard. And I cannot even freaking imagine what it's like growing up now. Because that is
social
just,
media.
That's something else. Like, I'm nervous for girls. You know what I mean? Like, that is such a crazy age that you have to grow.
But do you think that it's better now that there are other like standards of beauty? It's not just like one
Absolutely.
unattainable.
Absolutely. But I think now there are so many people trying to become a standard of beauty, I guess, that maybe other girls are thinking, like, I want to also be that standard of beauty. How do I get the likes or the followers to be able to influence people? Or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, I wanted to look at this article too because I thought this was interesting that there are like so many different standards of beauty around the world. So it's just interesting. We can just kind of scroll through really quick because then I gotta go. Where is it? Continue reading. Have you seen this?
Yeah, Trent has it too, right?
Yeah, but I want us to look at it together
Yeah.
too, because like this makes sense that Egypt, Argentina,
Mexico
with the big
so
hips.
far it's just been like real thin waist and big boobs and big hips.
but not China.
China,
like-
okay. Do you guys ever order stuff from China? Because I'll
They're
get
the
like
tiniest people.
I'll get like a regular XL or a 2XL, and it's like this is a small. Ooh, go back to Netherlands. That's interesting. Redhead.
Oh yeah, because they even changed like the color of the hair and stuff too. I
Yeah.
didn't even notice that. Look at Peru with her hips.
Mira que Peru.
But yeah, like all of the like Hispanic countries, I think are gonna be all the same.
Yeah.
With, like the big hips, big butt. They've always been into that. Italy's like toned.
Super thin. Colombia.
I want to move to Colombia. That's what I look like.
You don't want to move to Colombia.
No, I don't. I'm just saying.
Philippines, Romania,
I was just there.
South Africa. This is so interesting. Serbia.
It's interesting the way that they've changed. Like, but see, Spain, like that looks the same too.
that looks like
She's like a little
Yeah.
bit thicker, but big
because
hips
she's
still
Spanish.
too. Ukraine with the red hair.
Yeah. Syria's light skin
Venezuela with the really dark hair.
and tall.
Oh yeah, they did make her tall.
That's interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
That's like
Cool.
I was just thinking of when our friend that lived in Africa.
Oh yeah,
And
she
she
still lives
said-
there now.
Yeah, but that she said that she would go back and they'd be like, "Oh, this I don't want to say her name, but you've gotten so fat." And then she's like,
What?
yeah, thank you, but it was like a compliment
Because it shows that you're eating well in
Yeah.
Africa. Like if you're
Yeah.
skinny, that means you're not eating well.
right, like it's just interesting, like the way that things have changed. Anyways,
Well, if you ever notice, like a lot of older, like English kings and queens are always a little bit
fat.
chubby because it shows that they eat well and they live in extravagance because they're a little bit chubby.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
very
live in an
extravagant.
extravagance.
I'm very extravagant.
I live in extravagance.
Yeah, I wish you could talk about this a little bit more, Alyssa.
I know. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other. I like the beauty standards you have now with your nails.
Oh, that's what we wanted to talk about. Like,
Yeah.
even that, like the nails and Because I just got a new.
Okay, before we go,
Shape.
we'll talk about our favorite beauty trend right now in 2019.
I think I like this nail shape, but I don't know if it's a trend. I know that the coffin nail was a trend. Like I would never go longer than this, and that's like.
Explain to the listeners what your nails look like.
I just asked for an oval shape.
I think
it makes my fingers look skinnier.
personally, I think the oval shape looks very 1990s.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like that was super popular in the 90s.
I don't know.
A lot of 90s trends are
But you know what I
coming
mean
back.
about the coffin shape? I don't know anything about nails. I'm like not into that.
Yeah.
At
I
all.
like the coffin shape, but I just can't get
I could
long
never
nails.
have long nails.
Drives me nuts.
Yeah, me too. My favorite beauty trend right now is lash extensions.
Me too. Dang it.
Sorry.
Lash extensions is my favorite beauty trend.
Yeah,
Because-
because you could just never wear makeup, and it's awesome.
I know. But my lash lady sucked, which I'm sure she's fine. She's never
She'll
going to listen
get
to this.
better.
She will. Also, it's expensive to get your lashes
So
extended. And you know what's crazy?
Unless
is-
you go to Hungry, get them done. They last for 5 weeks, and then you get a free fill
Yeah.
by a trainee.
You know what's
Then it's not
crazy is
expensive.
I actually saw on Shark Tank. I don't know why I was watching Shark Tank, but this lady she's allegedly developed a new way to make lash extensions quicker, like instead of 2 hours, 30 minutes.
Dang.
And nobody invested in that.
So it's not gonna go in
Because
different-
they were like, it's not a product, it's a technique.
that's true.
You know, so I think that's why they said no, but
That's true. But man, I
was
want to
like,
go see her.
dang,
30 minutes.
I know.
I fall asleep every time. 2 hours is a long
I listen to a
time.
podcast.
Oh, that's
and
smart.
and I'm so like fidgety, it sucks. Anyway, that's my favorite one of 2019. Sorry this is a short one, guys, but we'll do a long one next time. Go ahead,
Okay.
Alyssa.
Okay, sounds
All right. Thanks for listening. Use LAURG91 for
favor
for your first time. Bye. All is love. All is love. All is love.